All right, let's do a reading for my fire signs. All right. For a week from when you get to watch this, let's see what Spirit has to say for you guys. It's a little large. So your first card out, Empress, no beginnings, no fruitful beginnings. Children, pregnancies, you know, but I'm gonna go with just the fruitful beginnings. I don't like to talk about pregnancies. So Page of Air, you have the Nine of Water, and you have the World. And here we have the Page of Water, the Ace of Earth, and the Eight of Earth. So all right, my fires. There's some like beginning of communication with someone who feels like you're it for them, okay? Maybe they're done with the world, they're done messing around, and they're ready to come forward with that, you know, not an offer with the message of love, ready to become a more stable person, ready to work on whatever it was that you guys had, all right? And start with the Page of Fire, you know, start planning for the future. Really look at how well you guys mash with each other. And well, then you have the High Priestess and the Ace of Fire. So definitely a new passionate beginning, like, you know, as cliche as that sounds, but whoever it is that you're thinking about, that person is definitely starting to come around. They're starting to communicate, and, you know, they're really starting to, starting to see your worth. Okay. Queen of Air. So, you know, truthful, clear path, boundaries are set. You know, this person is very, they kind of started to really see what it is that they want. Okay, but I'm going to take them just because they'll flip over. So you have the Queen of Fire as well. All right. So there's fire here. So there's definitely some, you know, compatibility. Oh, and the King of Fire is at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely a good sign. And then you have the Tower, you have the Two of Earth, and you have the Four of Fire. So you guys had a fallout already. Something significant happened between you guys where, you know, maybe you are not communicating right now because of whatever happened, but things are changing with the Empress. Things are starting to come around, and they're going to start the communication, and they're really going to start expressing how it is that they feel. They're going to start to tell you that they're over whatever the situation was that kind of separated you guys in the past, that caused some rift, that just kind of made you feel like this person didn't appreciate you. That's over. Like the world, you know, the world is turning, things are changing, and they're going to communicate that to you with the Page of Water. You know, they're really getting ready to just come forward and build with you and really start doing things the way that you wanted them to do. You know, everything is still in the early stages because, you know, you have a lot of pages here. You know, you have 3 pages out of 4, but you also have 2 aces, and you have the World card, which is a beginning card, the Empress, beautiful new beginning. The Tower could also mean a new beginning because, you know, something significant changed, ended for something new to begin. And then with the Queen of Fire and the Queen of Air, this is, you know, it's going to be a very fulfilling, nurturing type of situation you're going to be in, but it's also going to be very transparent. You're going to really know where this person stands, you know, with very, like I said, just transparency just comes across. And because the King of Fire finally shows up here, I just really feel like oh my God, the transition is happening where this person has been kind of thinking about it with the pages, and then all of a sudden, boom, here we are at the King stage, okay? And with the Two of Earth, they've been kind of trying to figure out how to make things work between whatever the cause of your fallout was in your relationship, and they're finally going to do it because then ultimately you have the Four of Fire. All right, this is a very good card. It's the card of stability, of foundations, of family, of just moving forward, building together. All right, fire. So I mean, obviously this is a fire reading, so it's dope that we can end with fire as much as we did. But it definitely signifies good things are coming. And I know we always get tired of hearing it, and we always want to know, when is it going to come? Okay, I know it's coming, but when is it coming? I'm tired of waiting. And I almost want to sit here and say, when you get tired of waiting. That's when it happens. And things never happen when we want them to. They tend to happen when you're like, you know what, forget it, I give up, I'm done. And then all of a sudden, boom, there it is. So I'm not recommending you give up. It's a natural process. Things will just happen when you feel like, when it comes naturally to you, period. Even inside you know, right now you could be thinking about it and it's kind of like forcing the issue. But when you kind of get caught up with life and you start doing things the way that, you know, will benefit you or whatever, that's when you're going to start to see the change. All right, fire. Peace.